Welcome back to my channel, friends. This is Sonia here from Growing Craft, and before we start this video, please do subscribe to my channel and do hit the bell icon so that you do not miss out any of our updates. Also do check our website www.growingcraft.com, and today's video is all about border punches from Dress My Craft. So yes, let's get started. Now here is one of the tags which I have planned to make, and I'm just going to give a nice tag cut to this. I am going to mention all the supplies link down in the description box. You can check that. And this is one of my favorite border punch from Dress My Craft, Crafters Corner store. And yes, I had shown you this punch in my unboxing haul from Dress My Craft, and just in case you have missed out that video, do check that. I will post the link down in the description box. Now, why I am using this border punch? Okay, so one of the reasons why I absolutely love using these border punches are because every time using your die cutting machine is not possible. You want to create something really quick and easy, so border punches are one of the best tools when you are into paper crafting, or even if you are just a beginner, these are must tools to have. So likewise, I am creating few more borders and punches, and yes, of course, I am going to use all of these to create a beautiful artwork. Now for my tag making, I thought of using my punches and do a varieties of options so that I can show you what all you can do. Like if you see the video right now, what I have was on my left side is a beautiful tag base which I have created. Now what I'm creating is a lace kind of thing with the same border punch. Now I'm going to cut this into two pieces, and then I am going to create beautiful rosettes with this one. Now before doing the cutting work, I'm going to score this to the half inches. Now this cute little mini scoreboard is again from Dress My Craft. Yes, all the supplies links are mentioned in the description box. You can check that, and do visit their store. They are absolutely amazing when it comes to craft punches. Now when I'm done with my scoring work, then I'm going to trim this down. As I have a small trimmer, I have just folded it in half, and I'm going to trim this really well. Now once I'm done with this, it's very quick. You just need to fold your paper lace in a zigzag pattern as per the scored lines, and once you are done with it, you just need to stick it and create a rosette that we are going to do right now. So I have already done two of the folding part, and now it's time to first stick this. Now why I had to use my punch for this rosette, otherwise it would have looked really plain. I would have to add a lot of elements on the top of it, but as you will see me doing in this video, that once you are done with your border punches on these laces, you really don't have to do anything else. So these are the very small things which make a huge difference on your artwork and saves a lot of time. So being a paper crafter, and I know how much time we spend on adding embellishments, deciding on those things. So yeah, this really saves time. So yes, a big thumbs up to the border punches from Dress My Craft. Now I'm done with making my rosettes, and yes, they are looking super gorgeous. Now it's time to create some more borders here. So now for this one, I have taken up a plain black color cardstock. Now honestly, all these are my scrap pieces. So whenever I'm making a scrapbook, whenever I'm making a card, I'm left out with so many scrap papers, and I love using them and creating beautiful tags and cards. So yes, here I'm using similar kind of piece, and here I have already done another engraven, and now it's time to assemble everything. So if you see in this tag making, I have just used my border punches and a couple of cutouts, and my tag is ready. So did you just imagine that you can ever use your scrap pieces and create a beautiful tag like this? So yes, of course, this is in a Christmas theme. You can make this in any kind of themes, and this is one of the type of border punches they have. Now next we will move on to another border punch, but yes, please do check the varieties of options what you can do with these kind of punches. Now let's move on to the second option. Now this is another punch from their store, and as the Christmas is coming up, I just thought of doing all the border punch video with the beautiful Christmas card. Of course, these pattern papers are also from Dress My Craft. Now these are just perfect for creating your borders and your frames for your card making, for your scrapbook making. Like here you can see me having a 4 inches by 4 inches of paper, and I have just created a beautiful border out of it. Now for my base card, I'm just punching out the base, and here this looks absolutely gorgeous, and I just felt that I should continue the border punch at the bottom part of my cardstock, so I'm doing the same, and now I'm going to stick this. So as you can see that this process was super easy, and you really don't have to add too much of elements to it, because a quick and a simple card is one of the best thing what you can do and give to your loved ones. Now this was another way of using your border punch. Like earlier we created a tag, now here we have made a card. Now for the envelope, of course, to complement my card, here I'm punching the flap of my envelope, and I'm even going to use my border punch on the inner side of my envelope. So this is another way of using your border punches. Not only the cards, you can even add a little more drama to your tags, your envelopes, and your scrapbooks layouts and whatnot. So yes, here I am done with my punching part, and once I stick my sides of the envelope, it's absolutely ready. Now of course, if I'm a crafter, how can I leave my envelopes alone like this? So I'm going to create another border frame with the same punches, and I'm going to stick it at the center, and you can see like with just one punch I am creating a card which was so quick, which was so easy, and which was super fun to make. Now sticking this with my liquid adhesive, and now what to do on the sides of the black, this is what I had thought of doing, is using my scraps. Yes, you heard me right. So if your border punch you are using, definitely you are going to get some of the scrap pieces, and these are the cute little teeny hearts which was a leftover, and I'm going to stick this on my base of the envelope, and they look absolutely gorgeous. So yes, you can use all your scrap pieces too. You can use them on your shaker elements, on your cards making, and they look super gorgeous. So this is how my card looks, and not only my card, even my envelope is also looking so fancy and so gorgeous. Now let's move on to the next step, and the next step is super exciting and super fun. This is one of my favorite thing to do. I am left with tons and tons of paper strips, the pattern paper strips, the cardstock strips, and is this perfect to create the beautiful paper laces. And this is how I create my laces. You can do it on both the sides, but here I'm just doing it on one side so that I can show you another artwork with this. Now I'm punching all the leftover pieces from my card making and my scrapbook making, and I'm just punching and creating beautiful laces. You can play around with the varieties of punch designs, whatever you have. I have around 2 to 3 designs of these border punches, and I absolutely love creating them. These laces are like so versatile to use that you can even use them on your mixed media projects, and I have done it a couple of times. Do check my YouTube channel to check how beautifully you can use these laces. Now once I am done with this, then we are going to create a beautiful ornament. And yes, now what kind of papers you can use on these, like your any like even 220 GSM cardstock works perfectly. I have used almost all my kinds of cardstock, and they have turned out to be beautiful. And of course the pattern papers are something which you can definitely use. Now here I have taken up a circular pattern cardboard piece, and on the top of it I'm going to stick my laces. Now I'm going to stick it one on the top of the other, making sure that my heart designs are visible, and I'm also going to make sure that my colors look popped out really well. So I'm going to alternate the colors as in when I can do it. Now sticking this with my liquid adhesive, you just need to be a little quick when you are doing this, and you are so good to go. And trust me, in this Christmas ornament I am not using any extra elements, just a paper flower, and this is going to look gorgeous. So once I'm done with my sticking part, I'm going to cut out all the remaining portions with my scissors, and you can see already my tag is taking such a beautiful shape. At the bottom I'm going to let 2 notches be there as it is, so that it can act as an extra element on my Christmas ornament. And yes, tada, it's done. This looks super cute. Now finally I'm adding a ribbon for hanging, and once I am done with this, I'm going to seal this up with another cardstock piece and adding a any extra element is just a cherry on the top of it. So yes, here I am done with my DIY Christmas ornaments, and this looks super cute. So yeah, these are the ways in which you can use your Christmas ornaments, your envelopes and your card making. And how did we made this? With just very easy and simple border punches from Dress My Craft. So I really hope that you all enjoyed this tutorial. Do let me know in the comment section if you want me to create something beautiful, and stay tuned because we are coming up with series of video. And thank you, take care, bye bye.